More breaking news coming in, this time from Maharashtra. All COVID restrictions will be lifted in the state from the 2nd of April. The Disaster Management Act will no longer be in force in the state. Let's go across to Saurabh Gupta for more on this. Saurabh, what more details can you share with us?
Well, the Chief Minister of Maharashtra, Uddhav, Thackeray, has put out a tweet saying all COVID restrictions in Maharashtra will be lifted as we bring in the new year, this Gudi Padwa. This is, of course, the Maharashtrian New Year, which is Gudi Padwa, which falls on April 2nd. Now, what we are being given to understand is while masks will no longer be mandatory, the state government and health authorities advise citizens to continue wearing masks and continue practicing social distancing. But it is a complete reopening. So all the curbs that were in place by the implementation of the Disaster Management Act and several other, prohibitory laws, all of that is being lifted. So in the new year, basically what you have is a complete return to normal. Now, many would argue that that's already happened with most restrictions no longer in place. But this would mean that, your large-scale events, everything, all the extra permissions that were required during the 2 years of COVID, all of that will not be required. So basically, the idea is to go back to life as it was before March 2020. And that's what the Maharashtra government is saying, that, wishing the citizens of the state a happy new year, which is on Gudi Padwa on April 2nd, the Maharashtrian New Year, and saying that all restrictions, related to COVID, are being lifted.
Saurabh, so just for clarity, will masks and social distancing no longer be mandatory?
It is advised, but it's not compulsory. That's what we are being given to understand. However, we'll have to wait a little bit more for the detailed notification to arrive. Yes. At this point, what we're being given to understand that while where you can, you should, there are several situations in Mumbai where if there is normalcy, it's simply not possible. And, and given the heat, several people have complained about wearing masks in the heat as well. It becomes very difficult to breathe. So it is advised. The state government is saying, don't let your guard down. We're back to normal, but let's still be, alert and watch out for the situation as it unfolds.
Yes.
Given that some cities abroad are once again seeing restrictions return.
Right. Saurabh, thanks very much for joining us with those details.